I want to go to Costa Chica de Guerrero de Mexico. You dang all right. I want to go there. It's the blackest part of Mexico. Even though those people are not pure black, they mixed. Um, I remember reading that about Encyclopedia of Mexico back in '99. As I know about Vincent Guerrero. And it's weird that where the second president of Mexico who had African roots mixed with Spanish native as well. That's what they call Costa Chica. Guerrero, yeah, for real. Vincent Guerrero, one of the good heroes. They banned slavery in Mexico. Yeah. Um, that's a weird part when people talk about that they don't have, they deny black ancestry in Mexico. And I live in Texas, okay? I'm telling my business. Let me explain why. Then I mentioned Texas and Guerrero because that's when after they beat the war in Spain and got rid of the caste system, which had a lot of records about who had black and Afro Mexican ancestry, this Spanish and Native mixture in the caste system. Okay, later on the Anglo started coming from the South, United States, in the one that are trying to stop them from coming as well, and they brought slaves, both mixed and pure Black Americans. Um, and the Mexican government, and it was Guerrero who written on paper 1829, September 15th, that slavery was abolished in Mexico. Because his mother was a slave. She was an Afro-Mexican slave doing the caste system in Nueva España. New Spain, Mexico and part of Mexico. Now, of course, the white Spaniard Mexican killed Goodell 2 years later in 83. I mean, in 1831. Excuse me, I'm sleeping. Um, a lot of people don't know that that's how Mexico was trying to keep Texas. Okay, Texas, because the Anglos from the South, my other ancestors, okay, who brought my African descendant ancestors, both mixed and pure, here illegally. When I'm talking here about DACA and illegal immigration and the whole concerted Mexican here, I'm saying, this is why I bring this up. The Mexican government Coahuila, they control Texas, the Coahuila y Texas, okay? They demanded those white American Anglo-Saxon Protestant slave owners to let go of their slaves who came from the South. Mississippi, Alabama, those places. And that's what my poor grandma, who's a white woman, on the side of the family, she came from Alabama, so she probably wanted her family and probably so anyway. So, anyways, get this up. So, the white slave masters who are Anglo American, they didn't want to give up the slaves. And they told the Mexican government to, they need to pay them because slavery was about money. Remember, they bought slaves from African folks, in Africa, okay? So the Mexicans said, no, you in our land, you respect the law, no slaves. And that's when they rebelled in Alamo, okay? So, but the reason why I bring this up because the name Guerrero, the state Guerrero is named after the president who banned slavery. And that's called the blackest part of Mexico. So, after beefing, making a rant against the conservative Mexican, someone just told me to Google on YouTube Costa Chica, and I see a lot of bands subscribe to a lot of Mexican bands, and they got even darker Mexican my color. Okay, yeah, okay. So when I'm seeing black-looking Mexicans on YouTube, people going down to Mexico and putting on their YouTube videos. Besides Negrito Grande, some other YouTubers as well. And I always wanted to visit down there and see how those people are, you know. And shout out to Negrito Grande. He goes down there, and I'm Mexicans down there. Cool. I'm telling folks about that. These are whole, oh, no, dude, shut the hell up, okay? You don't know your history, okay? I feel like Bird Martinez up here. Not all Mexicans are the same. You talking about Chicanos who were born here, who got brainwashed, whitewashed like you did with the coolery, okay? So no one has support them come over here and immigration. Because mentality is different. Yes, mentality, your head, your brain. But the Mexican immigrants I made, maybe document not, they're cool as fuck. I rarely had any racial issues with them. It's like I said, it's the ones who were raised here, the immigrants, and brainwashed and white Anglo-Saxon Protestant racism, or they were Chicanos already brainwashed. Okay, I'm not saying all Chicanos, the ones who are brainwashed. So I'm not talking those Chicanos who are intelligent. Okay, but I would love to go to Costa Chica, Guerrero, Oaxaca, Guerrero, in Mexico. I would love to go there and see those people down there. And I see people that's my shade, some of my hair, some don't have my hair texture, but it doesn't matter, okay? We all mixed up with African DNA, European DNA, American. Well, I always wanted to do a video down there. Use me if you ever come sing famous, do a music video down there. Yes. And I'm glad. And shout out to those Mexican guys down there who are for us, who are part of Negro Mexicano. No, is it Mexico Negro? Yeah, Black Mexico. I saw it on PBS. Black Latin America, Mexico, Peru, Black America Closet, and I remember in there was some brothers. There's some brothers. They don't look like brothers, but they, you know what I'm saying, they look black, but they got black. There's some brothers. Now, to my African people, the Mexican folks you're talking about, like I said, are the Chicanos who are whitewashed. Okay, this is the reason why I don't have no hate to Mexican people, because the Mexican that's in that video of PBS um, a Black Grandma in the Closet, Black Latin America, Mexico, Peru, those ones will have your back. I ain't talking about the dudes in the hood and the body order that's trying to simulate the white supremacy but still act hood at the same time, okay? So you need to have a gift of discernment. And many times when I would work, you have the immigrant Mexican folks who didn't speak a little English, didn't speak a little English. I would conversate them, and they would show me the main respect. I never forget when I worked at 20 years ago. I worked at UPS on Macau, if anyone knows. And the janitors who are Mexican was Zacarias, all happy and stuff. And they treat me more respect than the African people that I know. And I said not all, I'm the ones who gave me hell. Okay? And I knew someone told me hang with the immigrant people. Don't hang with those Americanized. And I said all, I'm not generalizing, but it's just like America has a disease. It's just called like it is. So every time you speak Spanish, oh, que lindo, que habla español, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, and then, you know, they will want to hang with me, they're cool with me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always, you had some awesome in their hosts, but they were like few in my experience. In Princia, Experiencia, you see. Um, but the Mexican American guys, that's what I had issues. The one who are brainwashed, just like the African synagogue. I don't buy. Thank God I'm a nonconformist. Okay, I'm a extreme nonconformist and an individual as a person, and see people as individuals. So the Mexican guys who are from Mexico, they were nice, cool. They were like brothers, and the women, and even they were trying to introduce you to their women. So that's why they had no problem. Especially you know the language, you know the Spanish, you know the culture, you know toda. You're 9 10. You're a brother of African descent, and you know all that. You're more, you know, respectable. Now, anybody a thug out, ghetto, trash. Okay, even folks African descent, they're not gonna invite who are middle class, or even are living proudly but trying to come up in life. They're not gonna invite you. They don't want nobody to take them down. So that goes for anybody. See, there's a Latino dude who's a cholo. Ain't nobody want your ass either. Okay, it go both ways. People don't want nobody from the ghetto. If you're trying to get out the ghetto and trying to change your mentality, it's different. But if you're trying to take the ghetto out, to get out the other person, yeah, okay. You know, if you mess with Rick and Takashi 69, no sister with middle class or even Latino middle class, their family gonna tell them that now they ain't on Takashi 69. Now, Takashi, younger to be my son, okay? Because I was in high school when he was born, and if I had a daughter, I would not want my daughter going with no Takashi. No, hell no. No, I don't want my daughter going not because he Meso Rican. Okay, he's part Puerto Rican too. It's the thug ghetto trash. Shows. You take it from out the ghetto. The Kai 6ix9ine is a prime example. Just like Bob Brown with Sissy Wilson to Whitney. You take somebody out the ghetto, but not they can't get out of them, okay? So it's what it is. No, I would not. No, I wouldn't want my daughter going on to Kai 6ix9ine. Hell no. You better take that ass on someplace else. Nah, man, no, I can't decide for her if she grown because her business about to tell her, no, don't you bring this Takashi 9 up here in my house. You ain't come, no, I'm not coming to the wedding. No, I ain't coming to the wedding. No Takashi 9 over here saying the word nigga and acting all ghetto. Oh, no. I don't want my grandchildren be like that. But I can't decide for her when she age 18. You get if you want a Hispanic man, get a good Hispanic man. Don't get no thug. Sure, it's just like a brother. Get a good brother. Don't no thug brother. Like you don't get if you get a good white man. Don't get no trailer trash thug. It just is what it is. But trash. I mean, if they change their life, that's a different scenario. Of course, you gotta get people get down because thank God for that. But as I was saying, but the Guerrero, Oaxaca, Chiapas, that's Costa Chica. I would always want to go there, and if I go to Mexico, I always want to live in not the private areas, but live in you know what I'm saying, have contact with the people. And I also want to go to Veracruz. So and I know where I mean that's where my plans will go when I go to Mexico. Will go to areas that I mean I'm not saying the Mexicans who don't look like me when I hang around. Okay, no, I'm not like that. I have unconditional love. I'm just saying that I like to go after things that people are not expecting. Anyone knows that I go after non-expected things. People, the contradiction of things. That's why I'm intrigued by that. My family always say, "You always contrarious compared to yeah," because I think for myself. My family tell me that, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm going by expectation of others. So I always go to Mexico. Go to Oaxaca. I would love to go there, and the blackest part of Mexico. People mixed. They are mixed with Native American and Spain besides black. And actually, and like I said, when I was in Mexico, when I was in El Paso, Texas, this is how cool. No offense, I'm not saying everybody from Juarez, but the Juarez folks are very wild. Even Mexican folks from Mexico will tell you the Juarez folks are very wild. But when I was in El Paso, Texas, and David Cross just and this is how real that they'll admit there's black ancestry in Mexico. Okay, the Chicanos, of course, are those Americanized Latinos who were born in Mexico or something like that. That's different. I ain't talking about that. The ones from Juarez, when I speak Spanish, Jarocho, Jarocho. And anyone knows a Jarocho is a person from Veracruz. And anyone knows that's what the slaves, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know my history. And so if I go to Mexico, I like to go to Veracruz. Oaxaca, Guerrero, you know what I'm saying? Chiapas. And I plan to live in Playa del Carmen, which is very safe. That's the safest part of Mexico, like Playa del Carmen, but right there by Cancun. Okay, so so that's what I'm saying. So and like I said, why you would go to Mexico? Uh, Historically, that's what the slaves and underground. I mean underground. The slaves and them sleepy y'all. Bear with me. The slaves, the former slaves, the free people called the Black Seminoles, they crossed the Rio Grande to go to Mexico. And like I said, Mexico had the folks, they had their back. Mexico stood over the white slave owners from Texas, came there. They got their ass whooped by the Mexican army. Don't you see why I love Mexico so much? I read the history. Besides the food, of course, as a guy, the women, just like the Mexican homies, they're like sisters. And no, I'll admit, I'll be out there trying to help them look for a sister. No, for real. No, no, for real. I'm gonna be about that. Let me go ahead and close it and make a little bit about that. Yeah. Okay. Um, Let me. But anyway, I would go to Oaxaca and those areas they're known for African. When it comes to physique, of course, those who don't look black, I'm black in them too. But it is what it is. Anybody, I have to say.